Hi, it's Glenys Cox here from Horse Chats and from International Horse College. Today I'd like to talk to you about building a deeper connection between you and your horse. So this is about questions to ask yourself when you're with your horse, and it could apply to either riding or handling. Keep asking yourself these questions to understand how you can ultimately have a deeper connection between you and your horse. If you keep your horse with others, it's easy to ask questions to someone you're riding with, and especially if they're a more experienced rider. Or it's easy to ask your instructor, or even take a photo or a video and post it on social media to see what others think. But today I want you to look at the here and now and analyse what your horse is telling you and how to improve the direct communication between you and your horse. The first thing we'll look at is a body language. So look at the body language of your horse and ask yourself, what's happening here? Is this normal or is it something different? Then I want you to feel the body language. So especially when you're riding, you can feel what's happening. And again, ask yourself, is this normal or is it something different? And I also want you to listen to the body language. It could be just a swish of the tail or snorting, or your horse even overreaching because he's a bit unbalanced. But ask the same questions. What's happening here? Is this normal or is it something different? And then think about the reactions your horses are giving you. What caused the reaction? Is it a positive or a negative reaction? Your horse might react from your aids to go forward into canter. And it might be a very positive reaction, or it could be a negative reaction. They're still reacting, but you've got to think, is it positive or it's negative? Then you've got to analyse it a bit more and think about the history. Has this happened before? Have I asked for this before? Is it becoming positive or negative? So even though the canter transition we talked about earlier may have been a bit of a kick up and swish the tail, but if it's getting better and better, then you're working in the right direction. Remembering that every time you're with your horse, you're training them. Are you training them in the right direction or the wrong direction? And think about the communication that the horse is trying to do. What's the horse trying to tell me? Is my horse trying to communicate me? What specifically is happening and what's he telling me? And then this is a bit more to do with the understanding. Does my horse understand what I'm saying? So the reaction to the aids or what you're doing, is the horse understanding it? Could I make it easier for my horse to understand? Could I break it down so that my horse could understand it more easily, step by step? The most important question you can ask or ever ask your horse is my horse trying to understand? They may just be giving just a slight step or a slight move in the right direction, and they're showing that they're trying to understand. So if the horse is trying to understand, let them know that they're moving in the right direction. Stop asking, reward the horse, soften the aids, and ride forward.